From the y'all trap house, bitch. Y'all trap. Man, that King, show me what you working with, King. That niggas ain't no shit, bitch. What's up, King? Hold on, ready? I bet y'all hit this whole thing up. Spanish law, long time. It's all over the
This is Proverbs 30:12. There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. A salutation to you, Akim, pushing his word with true sincerity, with charity. Presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We here already live, salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson, basically about, and I'm going to call it a generation, all right? And, me being from, Chicago, Illinois, which is like one of the worst cities here in Babylon the Great as far as gangs and gang violence is concerned. I've seen, and me being at my age, I kind of go back, so I've seen project buildings. I lived in the projects, and I've lived in some of the worst places in Chicago, and I've seen a whole generation pretty much just fall off a cliff, man. Friends that have died. I've seen a lot of people just go into the abyss, so to speak. And that whole generation, this generation of our people that are filthy, man. And just a whole generation of people just flush down the toilet, man. And it's sad to see, but that's just the way of things. That's the way the Lord works. But it's going to be beautiful, in the kingdom to see our people in their right mind, man. Because right now their mind is unclean. Their mind is not washed, And let me grab another scripture, man. All right. Right. This is Isaiah. It's Isaiah 51:20. Thy sons have fainted, they lie at the head of all the streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of Yahweh, the rebuke of thy power. Right? So yeah, that's our people, man. And that's what you saw in that footage, wild bulls in the net. A lot of those guys was Northern Kingdom, but same thing for the Southern Kingdom. Just wild bulls in the net, man. Just what you would call so-called minister society. But the hell with this society, right? This whole society is a cancer, But our people, they hold on, let me read the rest of it. This is Isaiah 51:20. Thy sons have fainted, they lie at the head of the streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of Yahweh, the rebuke of their power. Right. So they're out there and they have the spirit of death on them, man. You know, and there's a whole generation of our people that are basically of a wicked mindset. You know, they're no good to the Lord. Um, they're no good to the Lord. The Lord looks at these 2/3 as scorpions, thorns, briars. Just undesirable things, man. Things that will prick you if you pick them up. You know. But like I said, in the kingdom, it's going to be beautiful to see our people in their right mind, man. It's going to be beautiful to see these same, wicked men, in righteousness, man. And that's what we hope for. It's a beautiful thing, man. If we are of the elect, Lord willing, if we are of the elect, then we're going to be the ones to bring them back in righteousness, man. Matter of fact, let me grab another one. Scriptures. Excuse me. This is Zechariah. Hold on, let me get the whole thing. This is Zechariah 8. And I'm gonna start it at 4. Thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, every man with his staff in his hand of very age. Right? It's gonna be in the kingdom, man. And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof, right? They're not gonna have to worry about stray bullets, getting hit by a car, getting kidnapped. They're gonna be in total peace, man, and they're gonna be in perfection. They're not even gonna be needed to be taught the law because it's gonna be written in our inward parts. Thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, shall it also be marvelous in mine eyes, saith Yahweh, power of hosts. So it's going to be a marvelous thing to see these same degenerate dross people in their right mind, man. Okay. Thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country. Right. Because to be honest, this nigga culture, especially here in Chicago, man, has spread across the globe, man. Nigger is in fashion, right? You even got a rapper that got shot in India, man. I believe he was a nigger. He looked like an East Indian, but he was rapping that drill shit, that gang bang shit, which all that shit came from Chicago. Now you got drill niggas in the UK. It took over the fucking UK. Drill took over. All these things come from Chicago. It's crazy. This city is a demon, man. This city is a straight demon, man. All these things come from Chicago. All right. And I will, let me read that again. Thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, right? Wherever we were scattered. In these ghettos, right? And when you look up the etymology of ghetto, I believe it says where the Jews dwell. Okay. All right. So where the Israelites are, there's going to be violence. There's going to be the curses, the curses that we read about in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, right? And I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power in truth and in righteousness. So this is going to be a beautiful thing to see, man. It's going to be beautiful to see our people in their right mind, man. You know, because right now they're just wild bulls. They're wild animals, man. They can't, you know, they're not. They're wild grapes, as the scripture says, man. They're not cultured. They're not. They haven't been cultured and cultivated within this truth, man. So they're just growing any kind of way, man. And they're just they're dying in the streets, man. You know. Let me get another scripture on that. All right. Yeah. Bear with me. Looking for this particular scripture. All right. This is Jeremiah 16:1. The word of Yahweh came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. For thus saith Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begot them in this land. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword, by the famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Now that was in the past, but we're coming into Jacob's trouble now, you know. So this death that in these this violence that we see in these streets, especially here in Chicago, it's just gonna get worse, and to the point where it's going into Jacob's trouble, man. It's just gonna get worse, man. You know, and a lot of those, from the video I showed, those guys, a lot of those was Northern Kingdom, which and the scripture said, Ephraim, he shall bring forth his children to the murderer, man. You know, and that he will be given a miscarrying womb, man. So our children are dying in this place, man. But in the kingdom, they're gonna be all right. Everybody's gonna be okay, man. From the young to the old, and you're not gonna even really be old in the kingdom, man. You know, you know. Now I don't know how those spiritual bodies are gonna look, but you know, we're gonna be perfect, man. We're not gonna sin, and therefore we're not gonna have to die because the wages of sin is death. All right. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing to see our people in their right mind from the state that they're in now, man. It's like hard to imagine actually, such wicked niggas to actually be righteous, man. But yeah, it's a little lesson I wanted to do. Hope there was some edification in it, and shalom.